What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube, all on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one's by Petri. Hi, Petri. How you doing today? He happened to request a new artist alert on this channel, which I'm so excited for, because what he requested is The Animals. The song is called House of the Rising Sun. There is a house in New Orleans. I know this song, but you know why I mainly know this song? It's because it's been covered so many times by so many different people. I recently heard this covered by Eric Gronwall, by the way. Incredible. But now that I think about it, I just noticed two things. I don't know when was the last time, if at all, I heard the original. And secondly, I have no idea what this song is about. So, if there's lyrics in the description, I'm going to pull those up real quick, and there are. Okay, so just gonna copy those real quick and put them over here. Okay, so we're gonna interpret the song, but wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take a look at the description real quick. When was this uploaded? Oh, 2021, and it's got 232 million views. That's a lot. Okay, going down in the description, we have where to download the song, where to go to support The Animals. So make sure to check out the description and click on all the links to support, guys. I have stolen the lyrics from the description. They're over here now. I can't wait to dive in. This is how we'll do it. We'll go ahead and watch this video once together. I'll pause twice to give you my thoughts and commentary and interpretation. I'll be looking down occasionally to take some notes in my little notebook, and then we'll talk about it between pauses and at the end. I can't wait. I don't know if I've heard the original. I really just realized I've heard this song, you know, covered a billion times, but I can't wait to hear the original. So I'm not going to wait anymore. Here we go. Mic check looks good. Sound check, quality check. All right, guys, without further ado, I give you The Animals. This is House of the Rising Sun. Here we go. Never seen this video. Have I never heard this?
The rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one.
Okay. Trying to keep up with the lyrics. Okay. I see where we are. We went all the way up to verse 2, but there's a bunch of verses here. We went all the way. Okay, I'm just gonna clip my place in these lyrics real quick so I can just tell you what I'm thinking and then take a look at the lyrics and then go from there. I cannot wait to rewatch this reaction and take a look at the look on my face. Because as soon as this guy started singing, I realized that I may not have ever heard the original before because I didn't recognize that. I didn't recognize him starting so low And only a line or two later, he went up an octave pretty quickly. And I was shocked. I was very, very, very genuinely surprised because I realized that I know this song only because it's been covered by everybody. Okay, never seen this video. This is new. And I really don't know if I've heard this. It's blowing my mind right now. Anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and dive into these lyrics. It looks like it starts off with the chorus. I'm not used to seeing that. There is a house in New Orleans. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Okay. Opens with a dark warning, in my opinion, about a place called the House of the Rising Sun. Hopefully we'll get some more explanation on that. But looking down at verse 2 and verse 1, it seems to represent a life of gambling, of drinking, self-destruction. Let's just put it that way. The narrator kind of admits he became one of the many people whose life might have been ruined by it. Anyway, verse 1, my mother was a tailor, my father was a gambling man, reflecting a little bit on his upbringing and the kind of life that he was born into. Maybe his father's gambling lifestyle heavily shaped his path, almost suggesting that he inherited this cycle of bad choices or instability from his parents. Verse 2, the only thing a gambler needs is when he's all drunk. I guess that verse kind of paints, the gambling addiction as empty and destructive. He describes a gambler as someone constantly chasing satisfaction, but never truly finding peace, except through intoxication and alcohol. Maybe that was his escape. And that's where we left off on 3. This is dark. This is dark for sure. Okay, well, let me go back 5 seconds here. Never knew the main singer looked like this. Never knew. Let's keep going. Let's listen a little more. That was my first pause of 2.
Be satisfied is when he's on a drug.
Wow. Epic.
Tell your children not to do what I have done.
All right.
Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
MVP right there.
Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain.
All right. So we just went through verse 3, verse 4. I don't know how many verses are in the song. Mother, tell your children not to do what I've done. Another warning, another direct warning to who? I don't know. Others, I don't know. Narrator knows his choices led to suffering, and he doesn't want future generations or anybody else to repeat the same mistakes. There's regret written all over that verse. Verse 4 comes in, I got one foot on the platform. I'm going back to New Orleans. Oh my gosh. Even though he understands the destruction waiting for him there, he still feels trapped in that cycle and gets pulled right back to it. Huh. That ball and chain. Yeah, I don't know. That suggests addiction, fate, I don't know, consequences you can't escape from. Crazy. Okay. Interesting in the video itself how simplistic it is, right? It's one set and he's got a few of the band members slowly following him around. Shout out to the keyboardist, by the way, which, by the way, I already gave MVP because I'm biased and piano is my favorite instrument. But he's really playing the hell out of that keyboard, isn't he? What a song. It's so dark and sad. I had no idea. Oh my gosh, this is mind-blowing to me. Let me go back 5 seconds. That was my final pause of 2. When did this come out? I forget. Let's play it until the end. Let's go.
To wear that ball and chain.
Barely opening his mouth.
In New Orleans, because it's dark, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one.
He's so serious. The person behind him can't stop smiling. End it with a bow. Incredible. And the chills.
Chill factor
And the
acquired.
chills just came in. Oh my gosh. Okay. I still have chills. Okay. Because the final lyrics here is just the outro. That's the only thing we didn't go over. Stop it. It's been the ruin of many, a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. I feel like the song closes the same way it began. But now it just hit me so much harder because you fully understand the regret behind it. He sees himself as yet another casualty of a dangerous lifestyle that consumed countless people before him, and here he is. He knows he's one. Why am I getting so many chills? It's so dark. It's so dark. Wow. Oh, is my hair standing up there? There we go. There we go. We'll fix that. That was incredible. Okay. Did I take any notes? Wow. I took a single note that entire time, and all I wrote was keyboard. I liked him. He was great. But the vocalist would like barely open his mouth and hit these giant notes, and not just hit them, but hold them out. Incredible. That can't be the first time I've ever heard that. I think maybe I was just surprised by the introduction, and maybe I just didn't remember how low it was. I'm used to the song being in the range where he was just singing it. I forgot it starts off so low and then he goes up an octave. I don't know if I've heard that. I don't want to admit it. Like I don't want it to be true, but I know I've heard countless covers of this. Anyway, a dark song. What a simple video. Loved it. I loved that they literally put the camera on that keyboardist when I wanted to see him, when he was doing his thing. My goodness, his fingers never stopped. So I appreciate being able to watch the keyboardist do his thing. And the vocals were just out of this world. If you were to ask me what was my favorite part of this song, oh, the keyboardist, no doubt. But I'm biased. Come on, I'm biased. I love piano. But I'm giving it to him because of his talent, but that doesn't take away, obviously, from everybody else, especially that vocalist. So, what was your favorite part of the song? I can't believe I've never seen that before. I'm actually kicking myself. I really, really am. I'm kicking myself in the butt somehow. I just thank you to Petri for requesting this. Thank you for watching this reaction. Let me know your favorite part of the song in the comments section down below. I quite literally check my comments every night before bed. And I'll see you next time, man. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.